Hey Fort Osage, on this week's episode we're bringing stories on Superintendent Mr. Snodgrass's retirement, broadcasting senior night, and a look into the Grain Valley versus Fort basketball game.
Plus your weekend weather report and sports breakdown coming to you after the break. Hey Fordo, welcome back to Tribal Review. I'm Lily Kruk.
And I'm Cameron Dawson. Today is Friday, February 20th, and here's what you need to know at Fordo. Don't forget to join us at the State of District Address with Dr. Jason Snodgrass on Friday, February 27th, with breakfast at 8 a.m. and the start of the program at 8:30 a.m. at the Fort Osage District Office. This event highlights district finances, programs, real-world learning, and future priorities for Fort Osage.
Now to our Friday forecast. Hey Cam, how's the weather shaping up for this weekend?
Hi Fort Osage, my name is Cameron Harrison. This is your 4-day forecast. On Friday, it's going to be a high of 41 and a low of 26. On Saturday, it's going to be a high of 40 and a low of 21. On Sunday, it's going to be a high of 36 and a low of 19. And on Monday, it's going to be a high of 38 and a low of 26. There you go, Fort. That's your forecast.
Thanks, Cam. I'm sad that the warm weather's going away.
Yeah, I'm really going to miss the sun. It's the end of an era. Fort Osage Superintendent Dr. Jason Snodgrass announced that he will be retiring from the district. Tribal Review reporters Emily Winiger and Canada Lahota chronicle his time here at Fort.
Dr. Snodgrass has been superintendent since July 1st, 2015 for Fort Osage School District. Snodgrass announced his retirement January 13th at the Board of Education meeting, effective June 30th, 2026. He believes students should be held at the center of attention.
Embrace Fort Osage. Fort Osage is a special place. Embrace the community, embrace the staff, and always keep focused on students.
He has served for Fort Osage for 17 years, 11 as superintendent. He said, "Fort Osage will forever hold a special place in my heart, both professionally and personally, and it is where my own children attended school and proudly graduated." President of the school board, Chris Groves, thinks the new superintendent should be able to deal with the $70 million budget and over 800 staff.
I feel that being a collaborative leader is going to be critical for this position. People that understand school finance in this time. There's always a lot of push and pull with finance between state and local funding.
He was recognized as Missouri High School Principal of the Year in 2014. He was also named Missouri Association of School Councils Administrator of the Year for the Greater Kansas City and Kansas City area Principal of the Year in 2013. In 2023, he was also recognized as Superintendent of the Year. Fort Osage High School Principal Dr. Luke feels he is a great person for Fort Osage.
Dr. Snodgrass is one of the best superintendents, and we wish him the best of luck with his future endeavors.
He had 5 kids graduate from Fort Osage High School: Will, Ryan, Alex, Paige, and Emma Snodgrass. Chris loves how highly he is looked upon across the state.
We've been fortunate to have him. He is looked upon highly both in the area and in the state among superintendents, and the work that he does in the area to help us with economic development as well. So we're going to miss him.
Dr. Snodgrass earned a Bachelorette of Science in Education from University of Central Missouri in Warrensburg, Missouri. He holds a Master's of Science in Education and an Education Specialist degree from Northwest Missouri State in Maryville, Missouri. Snodgrass obtained a doctorate in educational leadership from St. Louis University in May 2010. He loves the amazing experience he has had at Fort Osage.
Just thank you. Thank you for all the memories, the staff, the students, the community. It's been an amazing experience at Fort Osage.
Thank you to Dr. Snodgrass for his time here at Fort Osage. We will have updates soon about our new superintendent. I'm Emily Winiger reporting for Tribal Review.
Thanks, Emily and Cannon. I'm really sad to see him go.
Yeah, he's been here a really long time.
When we return, we will see how the Fort Osage Broadcasting celebrated their seniors.
The yearly national average for distracted driving deaths is 3,000, with injuries eclipsing 400,000. I think the text can wait, so put down your phone and keep your eyes on the road.
Rudy Bear's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA is located in the heart of Westport at 4030 Broadway Boulevard. Bear's Gym offers a multitude of classes ranging from MMA and wrestling to kids classes starting at 4 years old, where they cultivate the next generations of martial arts. Classes are available Monday through Sunday starting as early as 6 a.m. ending at 8:30 p.m. Your first class is free, so why not come try out here at Rudy Bear's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. Come train with the black belt himself, Rudy Bears, and come get some jiu-jitsu.
Welcome back, Photo Sage.
We recognize our broadcasting seniors here at Fort on February 6th. Tribal Review reporter Kylie Purinton recaps the commemorable night for us.
The broadcasting department held senior night on Friday, February 6, 2026. 9 seniors in total were recognized at halftime of the boys' game against Green Valley and their involvement in the program. Senior McKenna Simons feels she's excited to see what her next chapter in life is going to be.
It feels good, but it's also kind of sad. I kind of grew up in this environment since I was young, so being able to look forward and see that I'm moving on is really sad, but it's also really good to see what my next chapter in life is.
Seniors are recognized for their time in the program, achievements at J-Day, and their contribution at Tribal Review and KFOI Sports. Broadcasting instructor Chance Parsons loves that the students get the recognition they deserve.
Being able to celebrate senior night, especially with broadcasting students, is like a special feeling, just because when I started, we didn't do that, but now we have a designated night at a live sports event that they're working where they get to get recognized in front of the whole class. I think there's a lot of work our students do behind the scenes, and people don't realize it, broadcasting live sports and putting together multiple shows, podcasts every week. So I just wanted to make sure that, everyone else realizes the amount of work they put in, and two, it's like a sport, so they deserve that recognition.
This is only the second year that broadcasting students have had a senior night, continuing a tradition that will happen every year. Senior Stacy Purinton feels that she's going to miss learning about new books every week.
Favorite memories, probably filming Attic Treasure with Haley and just learning about new books and everything. We're going to miss all the seniors in broadcasting. I'm Kylie Purinton reporting for Tribal Review.
Thanks, Kylie. I'm really glad I got to experience that night.
Yeah, it's going to be really sad to see you guys go.
Now we send it over to Tomahawk Sports Talk with your sports news and updates.
What's up, guys? We come back to you for an exciting 2 weeks of Fort Osage athletics. I'll kick us off with some boys basketball. 2 Fridays ago on the 6th, they played Green Valley, where they had a loss 82-56. Then on the 10th, they played Belton, where they lost 69-56. Then, this past Friday, they played at Chrisman, where they had a tough loss, 68-38. The boys are now 3-8 on a 3-game losing skid. Make sure to support the Indians in a crosstown rivalry against the Truman Patriots. Now, Blake will take us away with some girls basketball.
Thanks, Braden. Busy 2 weeks for girls basketball. We'll start it off with February 6th. They took on Green Valley at home and lost 62-41. Reagan Fillmore had 14 points and 4 steals. Tegan Shockley with 10 points, 9 rebounds. Then on February 9th, they traveled to Belton, where they took a 42-36 conference victory. Reagan Fillmore with 11 points, Tegan Shockley with 10 points and 12 rebounds. And then this past Friday, the February 13th, they traveled to William Chrisman for the 24 Highway rivalry, and they took a loss 54-47. Reagan Fillmore with 17 points, 7 rebounds, Tegan Shockley with 13 points, and Kenna Simons with 7 points and 7 rebounds. And then on February 16th, they traveled to a non-conference Kearney, where they took a 57-46 loss. The girls are now 10-12 on the season with a conference record of 6-4. This week, they traveled to local Independence rival, the Truman Patriots. Now I'll send it over to Matthew for some boys and girls wrestling news.
Thanks, Blake. Girls wrestling had their district tournament last weekend. Champions include Kylie Dunn, Madison Leitner, Jocelyn Gray, and Ariel Biggs. And then finalists and state qualifiers include Holly Wines and Isabel Adams. The girls have their state tournament at Mizzou the weekend of the 27th and the 28th. Boys wrestling has their district tournament the 20th to the 21st, and then the following week they have their state tournament at Mizzou with the girls. That's all for wrestling. Make sure to tune into this week's episode of Tomahawk Sports Talk. Back to you guys at the desk.
Over the past 2 months, my group and I have been visiting our local animal shelter. And while visiting, we talked to Tanya Hampton Lopez. She gave us a tour of the facility, and here's what we saw. The employees were very kind and cooperative with the patrons who came in to look at or adopt an animal. During our visit, the shelter received a generous donation of 2 pallets of dog food. It was heartwarming to witness, and it made a significant impact in supporting the animals in their care. On the first Friday of every month, excluding holidays, third-party services provide microchipping and vaccines for a low price. Throughout the day, the kennels and the animals' food and water bowls can become messy and dirty. However, each night the employees perform a thorough cleaning to ensure the animals' comfort. The animal shelter my group visited is doing an excellent job with the resources they have, and we truly enjoyed seeing the great work being done there. The Truman Heartland Community Foundation is accepting donations at thcf.org, or you can use the QR code on your screen.
Day with the Trading Post. We are located by the far side of the cafeteria by the Fieldhouse, open from 1st to 4th lunch shift. Stock up on all your Fort Osage apparel at the Trading Post. Fill up with our large variety of snacks and drinks. We accept card and wireless payments. We strive to have the lowest prices possible for our students and staff. Even with giving discounts to our staff, all proceeds go toward your DECA program.
Welcome back to Tribal Review.
The boys and girls basketball team faced off in a fierce matchup against Green Valley in a doubleheader on February 6, 2026. Tribal Review reporter Allie Overbeck takes us back to the exciting game.
Fort Osage boys basketball took on the Green Valley boys on February 6 with a final score of 82-56 Eagles. Senior Eli Herbert believes this game will build momentum.
It's good. It's a big rivalry, like you said, and anytime you win a rivalry game, that builds momentum for the rest of the year.
Senior Green Valley student Carter Gooch believes this rivalry is fun.
And this rivalry, I mean, it's really fun. Every game is always super close, except for basketball, obviously. But just the energy that both teams bring is just always really fun. And I really liked all 4 of my years here and have it to win every year in basketball.
The Fort Osage girls also took on the Green Valley Eagles with a final score of 61-42 Eagles. Senior McKenna Simons believes they could learn a lot from this game.
Paying attention and being aware of the court awareness, having a court awareness and knowing situation, time, situation, score, and knowing who we play and how they play and not really feeling like we need to rush or change our style of play just because who we're playing.
I'm Ellie Overbeck reporting for Tribal Review.
Thanks, Allie. It's really fun to watch the rivalry between Green Valley and Fort.
Yeah, I'm really sad we weren't able to pull off a win for that game. Congratulations to our women's wrestling team who finished as district champions. The individual champs include Kylie Dunn, Izzy Adams, Hallie Wines, Jocelyn Gray, Ariel Biggs, and Madison Leitner. These 6 ladies will be heading to Columbia shortly to compete in the state championship on Friday, February 27th and Saturday, February 28th. Good luck to you girls.
Another big congratulations to our Fort Osage Transportation Department who earned 100% on the annual Missouri School Bus State Inspection. We love to hear that our buses are safe and sound.
Our DECA chapters at Fort Osage High School and Fort Osage Career and Technology Center competed at District DECA. Fort Osage went home with 25 students qualifying for state in March. You can check out the full list of students heading to state in the virtual backpack.
It's time to turn the page and highlight another great book. Let's check out this week's Ag Treasure.
This week's Attic Treasure is another great book by a Black author during Black History Month. This is Jackpot by Nick Stone. She also wrote Dear Martin, Dear Justice. This is the story of 2 really charming characters who are high school kids that are trying to find an unclaimed lottery ticket winner. So there is an unclaimed lottery ticket worth a couple $1 million, and the winner has not come forward. And they are going to try to find who it is and maybe find some luck of their own. This book is funny, it's heartwarming, it's tender, and I think that you'll really like Jackpot by Nick Stone.
As always, if you're looking for more news and information about Fort Osage High School, you can find additional coverage at fohssignal.net.
There you will find stories about the students and activities of the school, so check it out today.
Well, that's it for today's show. I'm Cameron Dawson.
And I'm Lily Kruk.
Thanks for joining us today. Make sure to tune in next week.